Team India would have been looking at a fresh beginning under Rohit Sharma, and a resounding 6-0 sweep of the Windies was the perfect way to kick things off. With the Windies done and dusted, next up, neighbours Sri Lanka. Hey guys, you're watching RCB 12th Man TV. The Islanders from down south arrive on the back of a 4-1 loss to Australia. But they did manage to put the Aussies under pressure a few times during the series and will look to do exactly that against the men in blue. As far as the team goes, Team India will be bolstered by the return of stalwarts Jasprit and Ravindra. However, the challenge for Team India will be to sort out the middle order in the absence of Sky. With Virat and Rishabh also having decided to take a pause from the bubble life, the series will present an opportunity for the likes of Shreyas Iyer and Sanju Samson to impress. Sri Lanka will likely miss Wanindu Hasaranga for the entire series, having tested positive for COVID-19 during the Australia tour. The Islanders will be led by Dashan Shanaka with plenty of exciting talent in the mix. Key battles will start with Rohit Sharma versus Dushmanta Chameera. The skipper struggled in the only outing where he batted in the middle order and should be back at the top. With the ability to take the game away single-handedly, the Lankans will have their task cut out to stop the skipper. Chameera could prove to be the weapon in their arsenal. The tall fast bowler who was part of the RCB setup the previous season has the ability to crank up the pace. Chameera versus Rohit will be a fascinating watch. Next up, Dasun Shanaka versus Harshal Patel. Talking about impact players, the Lankan skipper has the ability to hit the ball long and clean. Batting lower down the order, he will be the key ingredient for the Lankans. But he will have to deal with someone as good as Harshal Patel in the death overs. Picked up 3 for 22 in his final T20I, Harshal's variety and cleverness against Dasun's power. Who will get the better of the other? At the top of the list, Shreyas Iyer versus Mahesh Theekshana. While the player of the series from the T20I is against the Windies, Sky will be missed. India will look to Shreyas to deal with the spinners during the middle overs. Iyer, who himself had to watch the first couple of games from the sidelines, will have a point to prove. He will be up against the guile of Theekshana, who was picked up by CSK in the IPL auction for 2022. Sri Lanka's opportunity will be to strangle Team India's wobbly middle order, and with all his variations, Theekshana might just hold the key. The series against Sri Lanka will provide Team India an opportunity to try out a few combinations. The Islanders from down south will be no pushovers. They took home the T20I series the last time the two teams met, a COVID-struck Indian side. Can India maintain the winning momentum, or will the Lankans pull off a surprise? Only time will tell.